When we got Max, he was rescued from a house where he was beaten. So when we first got him, he still had a cut on his face, and I think Max probably would have died. His brother died. So they got two of the dogs from the house where he was rescued from. His brother was beaten badly enough that he died, and Max, I assume he probably would have died or been beaten badly enough that he couldn't have been rehabilitated. So I'd like to think that we give him a much better life than what he could have had. I remember when he became quite dependent on Luna, our older dog. So she was only 2.5 when we got Max. So she was still reasonably young, and he looked to her quite a lot like a mother, because she would have been old enough at that point to have him. So when their bond really developed, that was the point where I was like, yep, he's okay, like he'll fit in. So even though I probably wasn't emotionally ready to have another dog after losing our German Pointer at such a young age, he really filled, I guess, a hole that, like a void that Stella had, and it was hard, I guess, you know, having a new dog when you're still so fresh from losing a dog unexpectedly. There's a lot of things that he does that Stella did, which is really strange. Like, it's not common really to see a Great Dane sit on another Great Dane, like just randomly out in the backyard. But he's been, I guess he's made me definitely more patient. He's quite disobedient, which is my own fault. He loves the guinea pigs, even though he's not allowed. We have an electric fence dividing our other farm animals and the dogs. I think he thinks they're rabbits. Max loves a good feed, even though he doesn't really put on too much weight. And a bone, he gets, all the dogs get a bone at night time, and keeps their teeth good, and he loves it, and they hang out for a bone. They know after they've had a walk, they're getting a bone. So if I haven't bought bones, that they don't settle very well at night if they haven't had a bone. It's really sad, but it's like a child like not having a bottle. Even though it's hard, because you get a dog that already has behavioural problems, you kind of take that on, but like it's such a nice feeling, like having a rescue dog. And you know, people are I guess more inquisitive as to what type of dog he is. He doesn't look like your average kind of dog. There's something a bit different about him, but it's a nice feeling to have a dog that wasn't bred and didn't cost me. I've seen on social media what I guess breeding dogs are put through, puppy mills and things like that, and it's just horrible. I just think it's so sad, and that certainly made me more keen to have a rescue dog. And you know, I guess giving one dog a better life, like I know I can give them a good life, and so why not him, you know? And I don't really see like the point of spending, you know, $2,000 on a dog when you can have one for free that's just as good. Just doesn't look maybe as a certain way, but he's all right.